Hey, good. Hey, how are you all doing? This is Calvin again, and this is part 2 of getting started with Illustrator. So, I figured we, I figured I should give you guys a trick, like to create something or to learn something. You have to just do that thing you want to learn. I don't know if that makes sense, but so I figured if I keep on showing you guys this tool, it would take some bit of time. So I decided let's create something so that you learn how these tools work by you using them. Mhm. So here we are not really going to create this, but I just put this to show you guys that with one shape you could create as many logos as you can. So these I did a bit of measurement here, so everything is the same space, this, that, it's the same. So we came up with something like that, and yeah, the rest we'll see. We'll design this I think in the next video, but for now let's create something, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. So you know the drill: file, new, or you press Ctrl N. So for logos I just use this preset 800 pixels. So let's see. So I created this with one artboard. I could rename this artboard by pressing this tool over here, artboard tool, or I could just press shift O on the keyboard. Then I call it logo 1. So this is not the logo design process, this is just me showing you how to use these tools to come up with something. So what I have in mind is we're going to design maybe a number like 1, the number 1. So what you do is select your text tool excuse me, type tool. You could press T on your keyboard. I personally like using keyboard shortcuts because they're short. So let's see, we could do 1, type in 1, then choose a font. Let's see, let's use something like, let's try an Open Sans. Yeah, I think this would work. Semi-bold, and let's increase the font as big as we can. We could do this, increasing something like that. Go to type and change case. Let's try the title case. Let's try uppercase. Remember, hold down Alt, drag to wherever you want, and while you hold down Shift, it snaps in a straight line. See that? The Y is 0 pixels. So this is uppercase, that is case. Let's try lowercase. Yeah, so we could work with these. what I usually do is let's use this. So I'm going to move this to the side. Let's use this. So we have so far used two tools, I think: selection tool and type tool. So let's see. Nope. What you have to do is right click, and there's this thing called create outlines. What create outlines does is this. See that I can edit each individual text. I can manipulate it. That's the right word I'm looking for. But if I don't have outlines created, see that I can retype this whole thing and type something new. See? But if I create outlines, right click, create outlines, I can't type something new because the text has been expanded, something like that. I'm not sure, but yeah. So what we're going to do is make this a bit big. Shift and hold down Shift and Alt. I'm not sure about Mac users, but yeah, I don't own a Mac. I will, I think, I don't know. So we could manipulate this and turn it into a logo for a company called One. Let's see, let's ungroup this. To ungroup, you see what I did? Right click, ungroup. So this is what I have in mind. We could select this all and release compound path, or you could just right click, release compound path. See that? Now here is where the pathfinder is useful. See this? Let me use this. This is unite. So this is what unite does. These are two shapes. If I release the compound path, there is this, and there is this big circle. Is it just an oval or something like that? So there are two shapes here. I could just unite them, or I could just delete this one. Whichever works for you. You could get it right in very many ways. So what I would do with this is try and play around with it. So I could let's see, it would work. So this is what I had in mind. If we brought this here, oh, you guys know BBC One? I think I'm just doing their logo. This is not what I had in mind, but yeah. So when I put my one on top of this shape, but I can't see it. It's because this shape is in front of the one, but if I select both, see that it's highlighted. So if I select this one, right click, go down to arrange, send to back, or I could just press Shift Ctrl and this angle bracket. I don't know how it, I think it's an angle bracket. I'll do some research and see. See now? Yeah, it's on top. Yeah, so we could just use the eyedropper tool. Remember, press I on your keyboard, sample color, and move it up, align it with your eyes. I think this is the BBC One logo. So align it with your eyes. See that? It's aligned, I think, I guess. So we could play around with this using the, guess what, direct selection tool. Could select, oh my god, we could select this point Hold down shift. No, shift don't work. Let's move it in that. I hope you're following. Yep, I think this is the BBC One logo. Nope. I'll check it out. Let's see. Move this, hold down shift, just move it a bit down. And my friends, this is your logo. Now here's the thing, let's see if that will work out. Remember we used the, let's duplicate this by holding down Alt. So we use the unite tool, remember, to make them one. So if I wanted to make this transparent, this white, I could let's put it over here. I think it's minus. Yep, I could just press minus, so it removes whatever is on top. See that? So if I had something like a circle, a tiny circle, see that? Then I bring it on top. That's Control Alt, bring it to front, Control Shift J. Sorry, Control Shift angle bracket. Man. So if I selected this shape, now this is one shape, but it has this in the middle, and then I pressed minus. See that? This is what happens. See? So it becomes one. So we would play around with this by adding a few more. Let's create outlines. Ctrl Shift O, right click and group, delete the first two and delete these, or you could just copy these and delete these, and an E, group, select this. What I'm doing is called aligning. So aligning to objects is you click the object you want to align things. This is what I mean. So if I select both of these, but I want this to come in line with this, to be in line with this, I would select this shape, then go down to my window, select the align tool. See how this tool changes? So I want it to align vertical, align center. Boom. See that? Let's increase this a bit. Excuse me. Give it some space and increase it even more. Space. I'm using these arrow keys to move it to the right, I guess. So see, you saw that, the align thing. You could, let me show you some. See, if I want this to align with this, I will just duplicate this, hold on shift, move it up like that. Oh, it didn't expand. Let's create let's minus this, make it transparent. Done. Oh, that's good. So just shift it a little. Yep, works for me. Turned into something else. It's like in perspective, so you could just add. Yeah, any mistake in art is a design. So you could just move it, like hold on shift, move it up. Let's move it up to show you what I mean. So I want this to align with this. What I do, I select this, select it again, and it gets highlighted like this. If you are to notice the alignment panel, okay, it didn't change, but it has to be aligned to key object. That's why it has to change the new line there. And that, my friend, is the align tool. So see, when I keep on doing this, there is one tool I'm using. It's the zoom in and out tool. It's a zoom tool, that's all. See that? When I press Z on my keyboard, ding, 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 bang, boom. There you go. Happy birthday. You learned something new. So if I right click, I could use the hand tool, or you could press space on your keyboard. That means I have this. I could just press space, Z, space, Z, space, Z. And I wanted to keep this as short as possible, but let's see, what other tool would you learn? So I really don't know what other. Okay, I know what other tool you would learn. So this was the plan for today. Creating, transform, and edit artwork. I think you did that. Change colors and strokes. We did that yesterday. Add text to your design. Create with drawing tools. Drawing tools. You have a brush. Let's see. I think it would be better if we used this brush in a tutorial, and you guys would see how this thing works better. Anyway, this is a tutorial, so I was suggesting another tutorial, something like that. Where is my brush? This one. So it works. So this is what we call a brush. Does it do this? Brush. How can I make this? Brush. I'm using a drawing tablet. That's why these lines seem to be like that. You can use a mouse to you know with a brush, but it would be a bit challenging. So for a drawing tablet, if I press lightly, the brush is light. If I press hard, the brush becomes hard. Light. See that? So I use this drawing brush when I'm going to illustrate or draw something in my free time. Usually I like to draw eyes most of the time, and expressions. Yep, it's like my thing. And yeah, I like big eyes. I have small eyes. I have Chinese eyes. Some people think I don't see. Crazy. So you could use a brush for that. We'll get into it in a later tutorial, and it will be worth it, trust me. So today I've showed you this, that, and the type tool. See, with the type tool you could do as many logos as you want. Let's see, let's do 2 and type in 2. See, when you see when you see this, let's zoom into this thing. When you see something like this, it means there is some other text, something is happening in there that is hidden. So what you could do is use the selection tool. You could just drag it. See that, how it appears? See, drag it up, drag it out, drag it up, drag it down, and to the right, something like that. So your text would appear. But if I used this, see what I just did? I used type tool. Just click anywhere on your artboard, and this is some text that does not have that. Press enter. Red thing. Okay, see what I just did here. See the difference? when I do this, when I click and drag a text or a text box, this is what happens. It creates a sentence in that if I move any part of this sentence, it shows that there is some sentence continuing. But see that? See how it scales and all that? But now take a look at this. If I scale this one, it just skews. The text just skews. See that? See? You don't. You could use that, but you do not want that if, especially if you're doing a book or a magazine. Nope, you don't. You might need something like this where you can, move the text to any direction you want, or what, or you could just press this. Press this box. Where your little box? There's a selection tool. Just click, double click, and the text will reveal itself. See? So if I move this up, the text will disappear because it's like linked. It's like telling, hey, move from here, you go to here. But I can move this here. See that? See? Yeah. So let's see. We could create something like, you guys have seen these stickers where there is excuse me. So let's first duplicate this. Remember how to duplicate? I think it's you. No, I don't think it is. You copy. Oh, boom! You could do that. Oh, okay. I didn't paste. Copy. Paste in place. Copy is Ctrl C. Excuse me. Paste in place here. Shift Ctrl V. Boom. Hold on Alt and Shift. Scale it down. So you guys have seen those texts on stickers. There's this logo designer called Draplin, Aaron Draplin, something like that. He's one of my favorite guys. I did check out his course on Skillshare and it was helpful. So he has this trick of using circles to any stickers mostly. So see this, you could use this text tool. Remember what I told you? If you see this, hold down. So we have these. You could type on path tool. This is the path. Just click, boom, and type a word of your choice, like scout, school, bridge. See, something like that. So you could move this around, in or out. I think see these two lines over here, so you could just press. Nope, this is to move it to the left or right. So if I hold down Shift, see how it keeps it in proportion, something like that. See it here. But if I click on this other line, okay, here it is. They disturb getting. Let's use the rotation tool and rotate it. Just do that, holding down Shift. Now let's do something like that. Let's click on that. Why isn't it working? I don't know why it's not working, but yeah. I know why it's not working, because this part this or this line brings down everything on the left, makes it appear or disappear. This on the right moves it. It does the inverse of that. Where is this? Where is that thing? Yeah, I think that's it. Then if you further go into this vertical type tool, it's obvious, ain't it? So you just boom, type something vertically, and it looks kinda I don't know how to. Yeah, it looks bad. See, it looks like the alphabet just had an accident. Take a look at that. It looks like some. Okay, nope, let's not go there. So I think that's it for now. If you have any questions or comments, comment down below. Do not forget to like and subscribe. Peace and be awesome.